Hello, Internet, and welcome to episode 240 of Verbal Graffiti with your host, Brian Glass, aka the B-Man, the People's Degenerate. I'm tired. I'm feeling that throbbing, boom, 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 behind my eyes that you get when you forego sleep, when you don't get the normal amount of sleep you usually do. I lost about 2 hours of sleep. I usually get between 8 to 9. I think I got about 6 hours last night of high quality REM sleep. But again, that's not enough for me. And the reason why I didn't get as much sleep is because I was living last night. And, there's that time in the evening when you're out with the boys or the friends or the gal or the game, wherever you're at. I'm having a good time. I should go home. I should be responsible. I got to record episodes tomorrow of whatever project it is you're doing, or you have to go to work. Nah. But I'm young. I might be 42, but I still feel young. Not right now. Right now, I am feeling the effects of thinking I was young last night. But in the moment, I was living out. I'm going to live tonight, knowing I'm going to feel it tomorrow. But I still did it. Because I might not be here tomorrow. Not offering myself, but you don't know how many nights like last night you're going to have. So you got to keep going. You got to stay out. You got to forego sleep. But I'll admit, I'm not in my peak optimal condition that I usually come with during Verbal Graffiti. But I'm going to power through because you can't quit. I'm watching the NBA playoffs right now. I'm sure nobody's completely healthy. You can't not play the game because you have a bruise on your inner thigh, or you have a little bit of an ankle sprain or some swelling on your eyelid, or whatever injury you have. You power through because you're a player. That's what we do here at Verbal Graffiti. We're cockroaches. We're persistent. We keep coming. Actually, I'm not a cockroach. I'm beautiful. The B-Man, I'm beautiful. All right, let's get into it. I'm in a foul, cranky mood, partially because I'm tired. I feel lethargic. So my emotions are spiked. I'm on my final fuse. And last night, a couple of days ago, I put out a post, a reel, on YouTube that got downvoted into oblivion. I know on YouTube you can't see how many downvotes there are, but if you have an actual YouTube page, you can go and look at your metrics and see how many downvotes compared to upvotes you get. 10 downvotes, 1 upvote. I got ratioed, mocked. The downvotes mocked me. And what did I do? I tried to acquiesce to their questions. Somebody asked me, or did a comment on my reel that I put out on YouTube asking me. And the reel was about saying how I don't trust people with a high school diploma. How that's not a real degree and you should not celebrate getting a diploma. And I really do believe that. There are too many commencement ceremonies today. There are kindergarten, you graduate kindergarten. When I was younger, graduating kindergarten was not a thing. You passed kindergarten. You did not graduate kindergarten. Yeah, and am I a little bitter that the kids today get a kindergarten graduation knowing I spent 3 years in kindergarten? It took me 3 years to pass kindergarten, right? And maybe I would have gotten through it a little quicker if I knew there was going to be a graduation ceremony at the last day of school. But you graduate, and that's a fact. The B-Man, it took me 3 years to graduate kindergarten. Graduated college in 4, kindergarten in 3 years. But then there's a graduation for 5th grade and 8th grade and all these different graduations. Nah, the only graduation commencement ceremony there should be is a bachelor's degree and anything above that. But anyway, someone commented or downvoted my video and underneath said, "Do you really believe that people with a college degree are better than people with a high school diploma?" And I responded to him. And I said, no, it's sarcastic. I don't think I'm better than anybody else. And then he commented to me again. And then it's kind of been festering in my mind all day. That comment. It didn't really get to me, although it did because I'm thinking about it and I'm talking about it right now. So actually, that's a lie. No, that comment it absolutely got to me. It got to the B-man. It got under my skin. It got into this mind, but it helped me. So I want to thank that commenter because what I'm about to say now is, yeah, I think I'm better than you. If you have a high school diploma and that's all you have, well, I have a bachelor's degree. I have a master's degree. And that makes me think I'm better than you because I got those degrees. That's the only reason why I got those degrees. I didn't get it for the education. I got my college degree so that I could look down at the people with a high school diploma and a GED and look at you and go, yeah, I'm better than you. I'm more educated than you. I'm more capable than you. That's the only reason why I did 4 years of college. The overnights, the exams, the papers, the research, the labs, the BS courses you got to take, whatever, to make sure you graduate, all the prerequisites. The first 2 years of college, I did that all. And I didn't care about the education. I didn't care about enlightenment. I wanted to do it so I could shove my nose down at you people who only have a high school diploma. And we don't have enough of that in this world. We're all too lovey. And no, we're not lovey-dovey. We're definitely a hateful world. But somehow, some reason, we all stop before we point the finger and say, I'm better than you. Nobody wants to say that. There is a fear that I sense, and I get caught up in. Right when I responded to that commenter going, I don't think I'm better than you. But the more I think about it, absolutely, I think I'm better than you. If you have a high school diploma and that's all you have, I'm better than you. Because I have a BA and I have I think an MS, Masters of Science. I don't even know what the degrees are, but there is a line. I am better than the people with the GEDs and the associate's degrees and just the high school diplomas. But also, if you have your PhD in a real science, you're better than the B-man. You win. If we're playing Pogs, you came on top of me and hit me with the metal Pog. You're a better person than me. Right? So when I say I'm better than you, I believe it. But I also believe there are people better than me. We're not all equal. So no longer will I feel insecure or stop myself or prevent myself. Stop, prevent, same thing. I'm making word sandwiches here, but which I gotta stop doing. But I'm not gonna prevent myself from saying I'm better than you. And the reason why I've never said that, I not say never, but I hardly tell people that I'm better than them, is not because I don't believe it. Because as I've clearly said, I do believe I'm better than a lot of people, but I say it not to hurt the other person's feelings or not to get in a argument with that person because I'm passive aggressive. I've never been in a fist fight. Again, I'm beautiful. These eyes, I don't want a black eye. You crazy? Like I'm on camera. I'm on YouTube. I got to keep my face beautiful. Got to get my 8 hours of sleep. I didn't get it last night. I'll try to get it tonight. Sometimes you goon. You lose some sleep. What can you do about it? Not goon? Absolutely not. You got to goon, right? I got that testosterone. Got to get it all out. But I'm going to say from now on, I am better than you if I really believe it. And if you start telling me, no, don't tell me you're better than me. Now, but there are people better than me. So I should feel comfortable or safe to say, I am better than you. And honestly, I'm better than most of you, right? I'm more educated than most of you. I probably no, I don't make more money than most of you. I make spaghetti better than you do. Right? You probably make spaghetti too long and it gets mushy, or you don't cook it enough and it's a little too stiff, a little too starchy. I make a great spaghetti out of the box, not from scratch. What, are you crazy? I fuck better than you do. That's almost a B-man guarantee. The B-man, I fuck better than you. Right? When the babes go, well, why should I go out with you? Because I fuck. I fuck better than anybody that's fucked you. Right? I'm better at basketball than you are. I'm a better fan than you are. We go to a Yankee game, tell me all the outfielders. Who's the fourth outfielder for the New York Yankees? You probably can't tell me the answer because I'm a better fan than you. I know more players than you. I know more stats. I'm more polite than you are. Right? When you went out with your lady, the last time you went out with a lady, did you open the door for her? I did. That makes me a better companion than you. Because I have manners and most of you do not. I speak proper English, most of you do not. I'm mocking all of you. That's how much better I am than most of you. You don't even know the B-man is mocking you because I'm that much better than you. I'm so far ahead of you that you don't even recognize the mocking I'm doing to your life. You're blinded by it because I'm that much better than you are. We got to stop with this whole everybody's equal. We're not. We're not. I'm 5'11", 6 feet if I have good posture. I'm beautiful. I'm slender. I'm fit. I can run. Not fast, but I run. I'm funny. Not hilarious, but I'm funny. I'm engaging. I fuck with the best of them. I got rattled. That comment, it didn't rattle me. It was more of a, I'm sarcastic. I ooze sarcasm. I have a dry sense of humor. And I'm starting to realize that there are a lot of people on the internet, in real life, that don't comprehend sarcasm. And in my mind, like that's my love language. So when you're not intelligent enough to understand sarcasm, which is basically this entire project, verbal graffiti, and you take what I say literally, but there is a hint of truth behind everything I say. That is the beauty of comedy. I could talk shit to your face about anything, but if I disguise it with humor, it's okay. But most of you are so dumb, a dumb lollipop. You're not hip enough to understand the sarcasm, the dry sense of humor that the B-man is bringing to the screen, is bringing to your ears, your ear canals, if you have your AirPods on. So, that guy, he didn't have a college degree, and he wasn't intelligent enough to understand my sarcasm. Sucks to be him. Hey, to that commenter, go suck a fat one. And I'm better than you. I'm better than most of you. I'm better than most YouTubers, to be honest with you. I know I only have 72 subscribers, 240 episodes in. But I truly believe I'm better than most of the YouTubers out there. I have better chest hair than most of you do. A little bit of gray right here. That's concerning. I have some gray chest hair right here, and it's enough where it's noticeable. And it's just, what am I going to do? I'm not going to dye my chest hair. I'm vain, but I'm not that vain where I'm going to dye my chest hair to make it all brown. So the gray chest hairs, they're going to be out because I walk around with my shirt off all summer long. Let's move forward. And as we move forward, always remember, not only do I think I'm better than you, I know I'm better than you. And I'm mocking you just being in your presence. All right, this next one comes from the subreddit, The Girl Survival Guide. How to smell the booty squeaky clean. Sorry. How to keep the booty squeaky clean. Ass smell. I'm a female, 23, lovely, lovely age. So female, 23, hygiene freak, yet no matter how much I'll scrub, wash, rinse, wipe, apply lotion, baby powder, or wet wipes afterwards, the soapy freshness after showering lasts only 10 to 30 minutes tops. Natural musks and even some cheesy skin scent mix with potentially sweat and poo fart will emerge if I put my hand between my cheeks and smell it. Is it my paranoia? Is this normal? I know ass is ass, but everybody who's into it is making it seem like it's some roses they love putting their face in and licking and whatnot. I'm very self-conscious about this because my guy loves this kind of stuff, and I am an amateur who's quite paranoid about smells in general. I don't feel comfortable doing anything unless I'm sure and confident in that domain. Will enema bulb do the cut, or is it or is it a me thing that I smell? Any help? Question mark. You have a better ass than I do. If we were all as concerned about the smells coming out of our ass as you are about yours, the world would be a better place. I feel confident saying my ass is not as good as yours. My ass is stinkier than yours. Therefore, you are better than me, and I got to eat it. I gotta eat your ass and eat the loss. I gotta do both. I gotta eat your ass and I gotta eat the loss. To your question though, I like how you're paranoid about the smells coming out of your ass. More women, more babes should be concerned about the smell of their ass. Guys as well. I gotta admit, when I have a messy poop, there are times when I wipe, and I get to a point where I submit, I tap out, and I just, I concede that I'm going to go throughout the rest of the day until I shower again with a bit of a stank ass, with some poo in between those cheeks, and I got hair on my ass. So, but this ain't about me. Just know you're not alone in the struggle. I care about my ass. I want it to be as clean as possible for myself and for any potential lovers of mine out there. But I'm not going to the lengths you're willing to go to clean your ass. I'm not putting my hand between my ass every 30 minutes to get a whiff of it. That's paranoia. You are right on. Are you paranoid? Yes. Yes, you are. If you're so concerned or paranoid about the smell of your ass that you're kind of doing a self-test analysis every 30 minutes, that's excessive. That's paranoia. But it's not wrong. It's not wrong. Let me pose this question to you. What? No, it's not a question. It's a statement. Let me give you this statement. Don't be so concerned with your musk, with whatever scent is coming out of your ass or is stuck on your asshole in between those lovely cheeks of yours. Don't be so self-conscious of it, right? We all have pheromones. We all got a little stank to us, but those pheromones are what we're attracted to. So if you have a little stank on your ass, maybe even more so than the normal babe who's 23 years old, that's okay, because you're going to attract a guy, a Chad probably, that is attracted to your scent. I'll never forget. There was this babe. I was probably your age, 23, 24 years old. And we were hooking up a little bit. She wanted nothing to do with me outside of the bedroom because, as I said in the opening, I fuck. I am a good fuck. Boyfriend, lover, everything else that you associate with fuck, not so good at. This babe was smart enough to realize, I'll take the fuck from the B-man, but that's it. But we would fuck. And there'd be times where she would not let me nibble on her clit because she had gone tanning at this juncture in time. This babe, she went tanning a lot. So every time she went tanning, like she would sweat a little bit, and then she would be self-conscious about the way her sniz, the smell emanating from her sniz. So she would never let me nibble on her clit if she had gone tanning that day and hadn't showered or cleaned up after the tanning salon. And that always bothered me. You see, because this babe was so into her hygiene that her vagina, her sniz, had no scent at all. I'd be down there nibbling all over that clit, getting it all up in my mouth, all up in my nose, and I wouldn't know, if I closed my eyes, I wouldn't know I had my face between her legs. Now, I like a little musk. I like a little scent. So that was a turn off to me. That kind of gave me the ick that there was no ick to her sniz. But I understand that I'm a bit of a weirdo, a cheese doodle like that. So it's weird that I'm critical of that babe for not having a stank vagina during the month or two that we were hooking up. So I'm not criticizing her. Like, she's excellent with her hygiene. It's just I like a babe who's hygiene, but not excessive with their hygiene. So again, if it were me, and to any ass eater out there, we're okay with a little bit of stink, a little bit of musk down there. If anything, it's an aphrodisiac having a little bit of stink between your legs, whether it's the sniz or for you specifically the butthole. But to your question, clearly you don't want any scent down there. What can you do? What can you do to prevent yourself from having a stanky ass? Anal bleaching? Bi-weekly? I think that's a pretty good solution, right? Go get an anal bleaching professionally done, bi-weekly. And, that's one way. You can move to a less humid climate. I don't know where you are, but if you're somewhere down south, out west, where it's hot and humid a lot of the year, come up north. Live in a colder region. Less humidity, less swamp ass, less scent in between your cracks. So if you're serious, if you and your man are serious about ass eating, and you're so self-conscious about the stank between your butt cheeks, move up to Connecticut, Maine, Wyoming, Washington State, somewhere where it's really where I live, Connecticut. It's an ideal location for ass eaters because it's only humid here 2 to 3 months out of the year. 75% of the time, it's under 60 degrees and not that humid. So move to somewhere where it's cold, or somewhere maybe if you like where it's hot, a dry heat, maybe in Nevada. Anywhere where it's not humid. Like Miami, Florida, that's a treacherous zone, a danger zone for an ass eater. Right? You don't want to be an ass eater in Miami in the middle of July. Right? You're going to have to tap out. Get yourself a snorkel. Get yourself a gas mask. That's a tough location to be doing some eating of the ass. So yeah, you move to a colder location that's not as humid throughout the year. Do the anal bleaching. I did see a video a couple years ago. This was kind of popular on the internet. What's it called? The baby, happy baby, the yoga pose. So go outside naked with your genitalia naked and just kind of spread your butt cheeks, happy baby, to the sky, and have the sun just kind of air out your vagina, your ass crack 20 minutes a day. So happy baby, 20 minutes outside, get some direct sunlight onto your butt cheeks, in between your crack, into the hole. Again, similar to that, don't wear pants. Don't wear panties, wear skirts, Allow your butt to breathe. The more this fresh air it gets, the more natural smell it will have. That's an obvious. So yeah, happy baby. Wear skirts, like not tight skirts, just summer dresses, loose fitting, this skirts where you get some fresh air up in between there. Okay, what else? What else can you do? Oh, if you're gonna be swiping your butt crack every 20 to 30 minutes, get some latex gloves. Get some medical procedure gloves because you're going to have the stink on your hand is going to keep getting in. It's going to get into your hand. So every time you swipe your butt crack, the stink is going to get back in there. So get some latex gloves, then put whatever baby powder, feminine products, and use that when you wipe to do a wipe check. And get yourself some of those pH. If you with a chlorinated pool, you have those pH strips to test the water. Get those and use it for your butt crack so you can monitor the pH level and make sure it's level. Throughout the day, throughout the month, season, all that jazz. If you go to the gym, you need to go to the gym. Work on your glutes. That should be the only thing you work on. So do, deadlifts, squats, lunges. Like the tighter your gluteus maximus, like the less squishing together you'll have of your actual cheeks. It's because your cheeks will be more defined. Therefore, there will be less rubbing against each other, and that may alleviate some of the stank between your cheeks. And you said your boyfriend loves eating ass, so why don't you have your boyfriend eat your ass breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Treat your boyfriend like a cat. Have him clean your butthole breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And every time you eat, you go to the bathroom and you wipe yourself, and I'm sure you do a diligent job with the bidet and the toilet paper. I'm sure you're not a single ply Scotch type of gal. You're using a double, triple, quadruple ply Charmin toilet paper. Once you clean it all, have your boyfriend eat your ass, lick it so it's polished, so it shines. And that's kind of where I want to end this discussion. But when I'm ending it, I'm really beginning it. I'm an ass eater. I enjoy eating ass. So all right, there's a lot of directions I could go to in this alternate direction I'm taking you. I'm going to take comfort in knowing that your boyfriend enjoys eating your ass. That is an indication that your boyfriend loves you, that he doodles your name in his notebook. I've mentioned this before, but if your man is not eating your ass, he doesn't love you. He's compromising. He's with you because you're the only one he can get. But he's not sexually attracted to you. If he's really sexually attracted to you, and this goes for all the babes out there, whatever, if the guy eats your ass, he's either truly in love with you or he's a freak. And he's probably a combination of the both. So take comfort in knowing that your boyfriend actually finds you sexually attractive. That's a positive. Now, the other direction I want to take you, and I say that, I just, when I mentioned or made the proclamation that I am an ass eater, I say what I just said because I know. Because there are babes I've been with, I'm like, well, like, we fucked, but I don't want to eat your ass. Like, you put me in a compromising position. I was horny, probably drunk. We did it. It was consensual. But you don't expect me to be eating your ass. But then there are other babes I've been with where it's like, no, like, You don't even need to ask me. I go down there and I go to town on your ass. A little bit of 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream, some sprinkles, some gummy bears, some whipped cream from the can, spray can, and have a dessert between your butt cheeks. I do that because I think you're hot. So like I know as an ass eater, there are asses I won't eat because they're the ones I'm not attracted to or not goo goo gaga over. And then there are asses like I can't keep my tongue away from. And those are the babes that I'm actually attracted to. So I know that your boyfriend is actually attracted to you. So that's a plus. And use that as confidence. See, what I want you to think outside of the box. Think outside of your butthole. Right? You're so self-conscious about your anatomy, your butt crack, your butt cheeks, the smell, the farts. Oh, one more thing too. Well, 2 more things. Cut out the empty carbs. Cut out the spaghetti. Cut out the pizza. Cut out the pot, whatever, the Italian meals, because that leads to farts and gas. And, we all know those smells. So cut out all the carbs if you can. And also, I'm not going to advise you. I'm just throwing it out there. Become bulimic. Is bulimic the one where you throw up instead of poop? Because really, what causes your butt to smell is the poop. So if you become bulimic and throw up instead of poop, the less you poop, the better your butt is going to smell. So I'm not advocating for you to become bulimic because I know that's a real disorder. I'm pointing it out. It is an option. Take all the other options I listed before you decide to give bulimia a try, or bulimic. I'm not sure the correct term. But, all right. I want to end this, though, with your state of mind. When I say think outside the box, you're so concerned about the musk between your butt cheeks when you should be, when it's your boyfriend that should be the one self-conscious of what he's doing. Because your boyfriend's begging to eat your ass, and he's doing it, and you only allow him to do so when you feel comfortable with how your ass is smelling at that particular moment. When I think that you should lean in to the stinky ass that you have. And again, that's not unique to you. So don't be self-conscious about that. We all have stinky asses. Mine's probably a lot stinkier than yours. I could almost B-man guarantee it. But you got to understand the act of eating ass. Your boyfriend is the one with his face, his tongue, his nose all up between your butt cheeks. He's the one in the compromising position at that exact moment. And you have to recognize that. That's what you're not recognizing. You're so self-conscious about yourself and your scent that you fail to realize that it's actually your boyfriend, your lover, your potential future husband is the one in a compromising position. He's the one who should be self-conscious of what he's doing. Your body is just your body. He's the one, though, who's shoving his nose into your butt crack. All right? So whatever scent is down there, that's his fault. That's not your fault that your ass is a little stink. The fact that he's willingly going down there and shoving his face between your butt cheeks, like, you should lean into that. Like, that's a humiliation ritual. That's a humiliation act that your boyfriend is performing. So you should lean into that humiliation. See, in that instance, when your boyfriend is eating your ass, you're the queen. Your boyfriend is the jester. He is the pleb. He is the mere civilian. He is the one trying to please you. You are dominant. He is submissive in that moment. So whether your ass stinks or not, when he's eating your ass, it doesn't matter. In fact, I say go the other direction. Now, I told you I just spent like 10, 15 minutes telling you how to clean your ass and make it more delightful for the men that maybe are not as enthusiastic about eating the ass. But really, you should kind of go haphazard, just lackadaisical with your ass cleaning, right? Maybe don't do a wipe with there's still a little bit of poop on the toilet paper. You know how you do a bunch of wipes and you'll look, you're like, all right, there's no poop, like my butt is clean. Let there be a little poop there, right? They embarrass your boyfriend, humiliate him. When he's down there between your legs, like shove his face all up in your dirty ass. Make him get poop on his cheeks. Again, you're the queen. He's the one in the compromising position. See, you're so fucked up in your head that, and I'm sure a lot of babes think this way, where you're like, well, my boy toy, he's in between my cheeks. I'm self-conscious. It's like, no. It's the boyfriend. It's the boy toy that's actually the one in the compromising position when he's eating your ass. Fart. Don't wipe as much. Yeah, fart in his face. Make him stick his tongue up your butthole and feel, that dirt in your, or not dirt, but the poop and all the nastiness, the sweat, the stank. I say go the other way. Get more musky. Get more foul. Get more poopy smell down there. And make him eat your ass. All right? Your boyfriend says he loves to eat ass. Make him prove it to you. All right? Don't go. Now, I gave you all the ways to make your ass cleaner because that's what you asked. But the B-man is, because I'm a provider. I'm providing you answers to make your ass cleaner. Less stanky. But I'm also here to tell you, I think, just make your ass a little bit stinkier. And understand that you are the queen. You are the dominant one. When your boy toy's on his legs, on his knees, spreading your cheeks and tonguing your butthole, he's the one who should be self-conscious, embarrassed, compromised, not you. That's it. That's it. You're better than him. Regardless of how stinky your ass is. If he's eating your ass, you're better than him. And you should tell him while he's performing that act on you. Like, hey, I enjoy this. Or maybe I know you enjoy doing this to me, but just know that I'm the queen. I'm better than you. So shut the fuck up and keep eating my ass. Go suck a fat one.